So yeah, this is the grand final, guys. Last match. Stooge on the bottom, Dodoo on the top. We've seen a lot of Dodoo. He's playing a lot of aggressive decks. Stooge has seen absolutely none of, but he sent Ignir and Dodoo, the last two guys, down to the lowest. So seems like he's the man to go. This is a rematch between Dodoo and Stooge. I missed the first game. We were caught in the lower bracket. But yeah, seems like two aggro players kind of going at it in what has otherwise been a day filled with control. Dodoo on the top. Stooge on the bottom, best of 3, grand final for the Over9k Hearthstone Melbourne LAN. So, away we go. Yeah, Dodoo, of course, this is a pretty standard zoo, I'll say. It's a pretty normy zoo. For Stooge, this looks like I'm going to call Hybrid Hunter with Stampeding Kodos, so we'll see. I know, Dodoo actually doesn't play a hunter in his lineup. Yes, he does, and his hunter is incredibly aggro. So I'm curious to see how Stooges are different. Stooge, of course, plays hunter, mage, warlock. Dodoo actually playing hunter, mage, warlock as well. So Dodoo's decks are aggro. I haven't seen all of Stooges. Remains to be seen. Either way, yeah, looking. This is gonna be killer. This is gonna be mad. Snake Trap coming up for Stooge. Dodoo maybe looking to play Direwolf. Yeah, okay. Sick. Probably thinking it is explosive or something. I'm not sure why. I guess he's got the Defender coming up, so that would feel pretty good. Bit of a fake out there from Stooge. I think Snake Trap's pretty common, but it's not the most common secret. I actually like the new one, Bear Trap, but that's just me.
My shield for
Vargas feels pretty good. Probably say we're going to see a bit of Faces to Place for a while. This could actually be that new... Was there a new Hunter Secret? There was one. I can't remember. But I don't think he's playing it. Either way, yeah, this is going to be a Faces to Place. A face race, if you will. Either way, yeah, pretty strong Stampeding Kodo play there. Definitely gets a lot of tempo. Kind of awkward for Zoo to deal with Stampeding Kodo at the moment. Really having a lot of answers in their hand. He still does have the Snake Trap. That Stooge just proved into his own juggler. It'll be interesting to see what comes out of the King's Elect. There's not really that many high mana cost minions in a Zoo deck. But Hunter does play a whole bunch of low-cost minions, so I'm on the edge about this one.
the beasts obey me.
I'm just gonna pop up the... Okay, wow. Probably not the best beast to get. But, you know, it's a little bit... At least we're not seeing any, like, real big RNG. Like, I'm not talking like a King Crush coming out of that thing. I kind of feels like... Yeah, you know, God bless our Hearthstone's RNG, but sometimes when you get a play like that, you know, it can really devalue all the effort the players are going through to get here. Because they have been, like, both these guys come straight through the upper bracket. Dodoo being sent to the lower bracket by Stooge. But yeah, either way, yeah, Stooge on the ropes, man. Dodoo not even bothered popping Snake Trap. He's eating blood, as you'd say. He's got a pretty good clear here. Doomguard's definitely gonna... The question is, can he get out of range of Doomguard? Oh yeah, of course he can. King's Elect and a King of Beasts feels good. Because that way you can get rid of the Defender of Argus plus... Oh wow, yeah, that's strong. That is a real comeback play. So yeah, definitely minimizing the damage on the board. And he forces the Snake Trap to play proc, which is kind of a really big deal. He could, well, he can't even tap into damage here. And what would he tap into? Maybe a Power Overwhelming on the Defender of Argus, but that wouldn't let him play the Doomguard. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad for Dodoo. This match is pretty much all about tempo, and it doesn't take much, particularly for the Warlock to fall behind. Because we're staring Hunters, they're always going to be pulling direct damage off the top of their board, their deck rather. But Hunters, I mean Warlocks, they're not. They're not normally going to be pulling it out if they don't have minions on board. Yeah, I mean Stooge as well. It doesn't help all of this. that Stooge is staring at a pretty juicy kill command. So if it did come down to it, and he had to deal with, say, a Void Taker? Void Undertaker? Void Terror, he'd be fine as well. He could even kill command his Mad Scientist, get something like a Freezing Trap if it was totally necessary. Yeah, that can't feel good. That's it. That's... Ooh. So, because we did see the Doomguard discard the other Doomguards, so I'd say, yeah, Stooge is feeling pretty safe. We've got a nice clear here. He might even get a high main out. I'd probably say we're going to see him play... Okay, no, choosing to go high main. I might have liked to see Mad Scientist into Kill Command, or Mad Scientist into Hero Power, but I guess he wants to get as much damage on board. And there may not be another opportunity to get the high main out. Plus, I guess he's seeing a pretty solid turn 9 with Dr. Boom Mad Scientist. 6-7, no, I didn't have lethal. He was one off though. He could have. Ooh. He was very close to lethal then. I think he's still kind of fretting about these. Fretting about the possibility of a power one that comes from the top. He's got freezing trap though. He's still setting up a lethal regardless. And that would have been it. If this had been any other trap than the freezing trap, then that would have been it. So yeah, well played. Definitely, yeah, well read by Stooge. God, this match is close. And yeah, not a good way to get through this. And he's staring down lethal damage. He probably knows by now that it's a freezing trap. He's gonna go for it. But yeah, Stooge gonna feel pretty good about this. Taking it, what is essentially, yeah, game 1 of a 5-game series of the grand final. First one going to Stooge. Well played. So yeah, that's the Hunter deck. Taking a ridiculously quick victory. Looking at coming out being a Mage and what else? Mage and Druid? No, Mage and Warlock. So it's yet to see whether Stooge is playing an aggro Warlock. Either way, we'll get the HUD updated. These guys have been playing for a fair while, so don't blame them. But, you know, you'll see them take their time as they go through, but be understanding they've been in Over9k for like 9 hours or something, so this is kind of where you're getting the jitters. In saying that, there is prize money on the line, so every move is vital. And yeah, it does look like it is the mid-range, well, mid-range kind of tempo-y Flamewaker Mage. With Spellslingers. Oh, actually no, that's pretty normal. Spellslingers are normal. I personally like Spellslingers. If you're a player who's playing free-to-play like I do, and you want to make your mage deck a little bit better, sure, investing like 2,800 gold for Flamewake is great, but Spellslingers are like 40 gold. They're amazing. They make games fun. I expect them to make this game pretty wacky, so yeah. We'll see what comes out.
Put this apple on your head.
Not sure. I imagine we'll see him trade. And it does kind of pretty much for Dodoo telegraph that this is a mid-range deck. Although in saying that, this is a rematch, so they should know each other's decks by now. Oh wow, Living Root's pretty potent with the Knife Juggler in hand. Probably say he's going to choose to summon the 2/1/1s. It'll go away in a sec, guys. It's just super annoying. Either way, pretty good trade on the thing, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, no, choosing here to maybe get the minion out. I think he was thinking about going face with the Abusive Sergeant, but he's probably saying, hey, look what happened last game when I tried that, and I needed some extra damage at the top. I think he's going to save it. He does have some pretty good setups with the Defender of Arguses, dual Defender of Arguses. And the best answer the Mage has is a pretty good one, admittedly. Arcane Missiles plus Flamewake is pretty strong. There's a good... he can't totally clear the board, but there's a chance. The reason they did that, by the way, is just to minimize the chance that one of these goes on the Knife Juggler, and another one goes on the Knife Juggler, and then he would basically be forced to trade a 3/1 into a 3/1, whereas he'd rather get rid of a full health minion. So, yeah, correct ordering there is really important. Pretty good way to clear the Flamewaker. I think in this instance, as much as the temptation is to put 4 damage on face, I would say he's going to want to get rid of the Flamewaker. I feel like that's definitely just a stronger play. It's just way too devastating having such a critical damage engine, live a turn, as well as having a minion that's ridiculously good at killing these low health minions, the Warlock. So yeah, well, definitely the correct play there. It'd be a question to see. Okay, yeah, choosing to play the Flamewalker is more like a tempo Flamewalker. I know I've been using that terminology a fair bit. I'm calling them tempo Harrisons. Tempo Harrisons, but it's still what I'm saying when I say tempo is just, you know, you'd prefer to have a Flamewaker hold it in your hand and maybe get a bit more value out of it, but things like Flamewakers, things like get downs, they need to be used just to control the board a little bit. Particularly against this Warlock, which is now facing up with what, 6, 8, 10 damage.
My shield for Argus.
Would add 12 at the top. Choose a trade here, play a little bit safer. I'm sure you could say play in a Flame Strike, but not really. He's still playing it pretty safe. This is the Grand Finals, guys, so you can forgive them for not playing some totally crazy plays. Yeah, Flame Cannon feels pretty good here. It's like you're not going to get good value on this board, unless of course you pop the egg. But either way, it's yeah, another game to Dodoo, or rather Dodoo's first game. So yeah, 1 each, quick tempo games. Dodoo picking up another win with this Warlock deck. And yeah, Stooge's Tempo Mage lives to speak another day, or wake another day, or whatever the hell Flamemakers say. So yeah, again, this is the grand final, guys. Stooge versus Dodoo, 1 each. We're gonna play 5 games. Coming up for Stooge, we still do have the his Hunter still has to get a win, as well as his his own Warlock has to get a win. No. His Hunter got to win the first match, so yeah, his Warlock's gonna get the win. Warlock and Mage. Whereas for Dodoo, that was his Warlock losing again. Rather, Warlock winning again. So that means it's now Hunter for Dodoo and Warlock, Hunter and Mage. So we may see a double Mage game here, which would be interesting. We'll see. Either way, coming up, these guys just really thinking hard about what matchups they want to play. I think both of them, well, they've seen each other's decks. That's the thing. They know what the mirror's like. Maybe they played the mirror. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, wow. It's come a long way. This has been a pretty mighty tournament, I will say, hosted by Over9k. Again, Dodoo coming right through the upper brackets. Stooge coming through the upper brackets. Stooge actually undefeated coming into this. But yeah, it looks like we are going to see Hunter into Warlock. So yeah, again, aggro Warlock, so for all aggro decks. Dodoo playing his variant of aggro Hunter. If I remember correctly, I don't think it plays Snake Trap. It might have seen Bear Trap. We'll see. It's definitely kind of in the same vein of Stooge's, in that it's a bit hybrid, a bit aggro, but either way, faces the place.
Put this apple on your head.
Bit of an interesting play. I wouldn't mind seeing the Direwolf here. I feel like that's fairly strong. They just set up for pretty poor turn 3 for the Hunter. He could Beast here. I mean, Kill Command for tempo is alright. I think it's really the case where, even in a full-on race, you're always kind of going to be beating the Warlock. So maybe, yeah, that 5 or 3 damage isn't really that important in the short term. Or in the long term, rather. Yeah, IMD feels like a quick tempo play. Particularly having seen it pull out the Doom Guard so far, and knowing that he does play double Doom Guard. But even then, getting an imp for free is pretty good in this matchup. You don't really want to be dealing 3 damage to yourself. Although, probably saying that, we probably will see him play it after he clears the 2-1. Does leave Dodoo with a pretty shocking turn 5. I mean, Implosion's pretty good. Doggies would be pretty devastating if he top decks it, but I guess this is kind of the medium play against Doggies. Yeah, there you go. So I'm sure he's glad he did an Implosion. Well, rather, not that he knows, but We're glad he didn't implosion. we're you know, I guess we're like, you know, we're just chuffed he didn't implosion. Regardless, it's going to be a dead even game. Like, these guys have proven that they're pretty evenly matched. This is a rematch for Dodoo. Dodoo did lose the first time, so maybe that's why we're seeing him think so much about these. Oh, Godzilla. But maybe that's why we're seeing him think so much about his decks, and that he is trying to not have a remake in the first match he played. Either way, Stooge definitely the first one to put a dent. Dodoo rather, first one to put a dent in anyone's life bar. Yeah, pretty good play with the Imping inbox here. I'd say he's definitely going to hold on to the Kazan Mystic. He'd love to grab an explosive trap. I don't really care so much about the freezing, unless it's in the high main. But yeah, Dodoo not really seeing any of his traps or weapons, so we'll see. I'm curious as to whether he's playing the Glaive Zuka. I feel like Glaive Zuka is pretty good in this matchup. I just feel like the Eaglehorn bow is a bit clunky. Comparatively, anyway. Definitely go for the 4. He still... Dodoo has top deck of doggies. But I mean, Stooge just did C1, so he probably feels pretty safe doing this. I very much hope for his sake. Okay, yes, no... it would have been pretty ridiculous if he choose to raid there. Either way, pretty big doggy turn. This is going to push for 12. Plus kill command. Holy crap. Yeah, I'd say we're probably going to see him go face here. And if he wants to bow... Yeah, if he bows right now, takes him down to 7. Well, it takes him down to 6, and then he's got kill command, hero power, next turn. That's, yeah, it's not looking good for Stooge. If there's a secret, maybe. I think there's like a... Yeah, no, that's really not looking good for Stooge. It wouldn't be so bad if it was any other minion in high main. Oof. That's pretty rough. He does minimize the damage done by making sure that high main only spawns 1 hyena still. Is there a way for him to get 6 damage off the board? No. Even implosion plus... Yeah. Even implosion plus... Yeah, there's something you could have tapped into. You really need to actually tap into like a Hellfire or something, but that still would have lost in the game, so... Yeah, Dodoo taking another quick game 2. Stooge choosing to surrender there instead of seeing the rest of Dodoo's deck. Probably would have been curious to see what came out of the web spinner, but either way, yeah, well played to Dodoo there. Taking down Stooge in game 3. So that's 2-1 now. Woohoo. Which means, yeah, Dodoo... 1 deck left, Stooge got a couple options. Either way, nice. Well, yeah, it's nice, but they're good quick games, which is always a positive after you've been casting some long ones. So this is again the Tempo Mage. Oh yeah, I almost like keeping Flame Strike, but you're basically saying to yourself, if you do that this game's gonna go 7 turns, and I'm not gonna have 1. So yeah, I guess that's not really the winning play. You talk about whenever you're kind of making those decisions, it's like, say you had an option to take a Flame Strike or Archmage of Tinnitus. Because they're both very similar things to do on in turn 7. They both don't really... One affects the board in a really big way. The other one basically says, I'm going to win if you leave this up. So often they can kind of do a similar thing. But the difference being, you should always do it with presumption that you will win. So if you should take the stronger play offensively rather than the stronger play defensively. Pretty much always. So like, given the opportunity, yeah, keeping the Flame Strike is basically saying, hey, I'm going to be losing come turn 7 because he will have a huge board and I will need Flame Strike to survive. Whereas getting rid of it says, hey, I already have 1 good card in the Flame Waker. Now I'm just looking for more good cards so that I can just overrun him, stay on the aggressive, and win because I am a good player with a good deck. So Flame Strike is actually saying the opposite. So I think if you're ever kind of wondering about why a pro player would ever choose to take pretty much the aggressive play 9 times out of 10, it's generally because they're under the presumption that they're A, better than their opponent, and B, have a better deck, which is how you should be playing. Like, why would you enter a tournament if you didn't think you were a good player with a constructed good deck? So it's not a rant, it's just, yeah, if you're wondering why, you'll see, particularly high-level play, players often make the more aggressive, most likely to win play. It's because that's how you just have to play. You can't play this kind of defensive, wishy-washy, I know what I'm doing play. You should play oh, if I play this and he doesn't have a perfect answer, I will win. Either way, Dodoo gained the luxury of keeping the Flamewaker, as well as his Sorcerer's Apprentice. I didn't get to see this secret the original time, but it was stolen by the Kazan. That's a pretty big tempo play here. So is this, though. If he can get to turn 7, he's got a pretty solid Flamewaker and a Sorcerer's Apprentice into double unstable portal.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Yeah, okay, I like doing that. Oh, wow. So yeah, if that happens again, which it shouldn't, he'd be able to steal it back. I don't think Stooge is playing double Kazan. Either way, it's a pretty solid, like, 1 mana 4/3. Anyway, just help the implosion a little bit. Does nothing with the coin, but it makes the implosion a hell of a lot better. He could actually implosion Knife Juggler here if he wanted to. But I guess he's playing around the knife, the mirror entity, so that feels pretty good. Maybe we see him. I think Hornet Creepers are good here. So trade the Sorcerer's Apprentice in, get the 4 damage on the face, and then go Hornet Creeper, and then save your Knife Juggler Implosion for the next turn against like a Flamewaker or something. I just feel like if you play a Knife Juggler, it's going to get eaten by Flamewaker at some point. And so is the Implosion charges, so why not save them when you actually need the removal? Yeah, it's not really, I mean, yeah, you would have been loved to just force the mage to basically ping instead of playing some tempo turns, but again, the winning play is not that. Especially the Flamewaker here, praying that he doesn't activate that egg.
The light does not discriminate.
Pretty good Nefarian though. Wow, that's a 6 mana Nefarian if you're wondering. It's upside down, it looks like 9, but it is a 6, got reduced by Unstable Portal. Either way, yeah, pretty strong Knife Juggler Implosion here. Again, hoping he doesn't kill the egg. One of those weird detrimental plays, the Knife Juggler into eggs. They're both facing it at the moment, so... I would prefer to kill the... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. There's the chance that if you kill the Kazan, you don't have to lose your Nerubian. So you want to make that play.
I wonder...
So yeah, it's definitely going to be Kazan, if you're wondering here. Good chance you can activate the egg here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter so much about keeping the Nerubian alive. Nefarian's pretty strong, although he does take so much damage if he goes for that. I'd say he's definitely going to try and keep the Archmage and the Frostbolt together. Although he may be forced to Frostbolt the... Yeah, I'm actually seeing him being forced to Frostbolt the Knife Juggler here. And now they're pretty even on board. Yeah, I'd call that even on board. Oh, double Doom God again though. Yeah, he may be thinking about countering the Antonitis here. Yeah, it does block a lot of the plays that Dodoo was thinking about making. Yeah, I think the trade's good. Okay, so here he's saying he wants to get both Doom Gods out. And he does have Void Callers, so there's a good chance it'll happen. Yeah, intense stuff. This is win or lose time, basically, for these plays. For Dodoo, this is... Whoa, okay. Well, he's going to play Twisting Nether on this turn, but jeez. Not the best card either. Actually, I'm curious. I think it's still... Yeah, it'll still do damage to enemy demons, so it should be fine. Warding's still clear. If it's a friendly demon, yeah, it'll be fine. But yeah, wow. Nefarian with that Twisting Nether could really be... Particularly against Zoo. Particularly against this board. Yeah, it's a big deal. Holy crap. So what would he do? He would attack into... yeah, there's a... See, yeah. I mean, Stooge is really setting up a double Doom Guard here. I'm not seeing a way for Mage to win in one turn. Which basically means that there's kind of always going to be a chance of Well, actually, no. If he's got Ice Block, then he can... I can't even kill that. Oh, if he had 10 mana... Oh, no. Okay, he can go Mad Scientist into Demon Fire. And we just pray he's got... Boombot hits here. Well, no, okay, no, he's still fine. There's only 7 damage on board. He doesn't know that there's a Doomguard coming out. So he will play like there isn't a Doomguard. And it will lose him the game. But I think there might have been a case to go for the Demon Fire. Demon Fire into Mad Scientist, just to draw your own secret out. By the way, yeah, game 4, going to Stooge. Curious to see what secrets. We are going to see that Tempo Mage again from Dodoo. And... Tempo Mage matchup? Yeah. I think that is. Whoa, jeez. So yeah, we will see Dodoo's Tempo Mage, and it will be interesting to see what secret he might have been able to pull out of his deck. But either way, yeah. This is the final game, guys. This is it. This is for all the tomatoes, all the marbles, all the tamuli. Tempo Mage mirror matchup. Both playing... Oh, okay, well, different decks because Stooge has a Ronin. But yeah, very, very similar decks. I don't think... No, this isn't going to be Reno Mage on Stooge. It could be Reno Freeze Mage. It still could be Freeze Mage from Stooge. It doesn't fit in with his aggro lineup, but it still could be Freeze Mage. And it still could be Reno Mage. Well, we saw it in the first one. It's definitely Tempo Mage. Yeah, we're fine. This matchup really isn't actually decided by the Flamewakers as much, just because there's so little minion play. We're going to be thinking very hard, and it's basically going to come down to Archmage Tinnitus versus Ronin and Archmage Tinnitus, and what happens with the secrets. Yeah, he's pounding. He'd be pounding so much damage on the mage here if he played the Flamewaker, but... Well, here's the thing. He can go for... He can basically... If he goes Flamewaker Coin... Okay, no. He's not going to Flamewaker then. But if he went Flamewaker Coin and then these two little missile things, there's a really good chance he'd be able to kill his enemy's Flamewaker. That's kind of nullifying a secret. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Repentance versus Bouncing Blade. Both pretty low impact spells. Well, actually, no. Repentance is a big deal for Mage. It's like I kill anything that comes out. Holy shit. We get Unstable Portal here. What's he doing? Unstable Portal into...
I serve the Fire Lord.
I'm not sure why he coined first.
Lord.
I guess playing around Counterspell? Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, pretty good chance he's going to clear the board here. It would be absolutely terrible luck if he did. He'd love to clear the board and then not have to attack him. Which I think doesn't happen. Oh wow, that's the best rolls. By the way, we're going to see definitely a ping Frostbolt, I'd say. That's a really big deal for Dodoo. He essentially got the best rolls possible on that Flamewaker. And a free 4 damage on Stooge's face. And I mean, it's not like Dodoo's got anything better. Well, Stooge's got anything to really follow it up with. He does have 15 burn. See if we'll pick up from the portal there. Yeah, he's fine, he's fine. Archmage Tinnitus. Really, you don't want to be using it with Bouncing Blade.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Really hoping that this thing is... Okay. Might have liked to see a Frostbolt there. Made me feel like that was a bit of free... Oh wow, this is an intense match. This is like all the marbles. It doesn't really matter about cards right. I think it's going to go quite to fatigue, but there's going to be some pretty high tempo turns. And it'll come down to like, if one of them's playing Ice Block, I think you'll win.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
So yeah, we were looking to see what secrets Stooge is running. So he could use his Bouncing Blade here to clear if he wants to. I don't have a Flamewaker with that spells.
Lord.
I guess he's kind of just trying to bait as much removal as he can. Rune feels pretty good, but you can just lose. You can lose too. There's not much you can lose to. You're good. It does kind of stop the enemy from playing the Archmage Hedonitis. But Boom's good. Boom is really good here. Except for the fact that you lose. 12, 19, 21. No, you're still good. You're close, but you're still good. Jeez. Problem is, if Ronan goes down, you give him 9. But he's still just... Yeah, even... Because that's the most... it'd be really efficient to play it with Frostbolt Fireball. Would be for 9. He basically have 18 as compared to 18. So he's always going to have 18 max. Obviously, spell damage, the way it works with the arcane missiles is it just gives you extra missiles. It doesn't make the missiles do bonus damage, because that would be a joke with Malagos if it let you do 3 hits for 4. So yeah, Mirror Entity, no. That feels pretty good. Oh. Is there a way to get lethal here? 7. He can copy. Oh. Oh man. He actually really wants to clear board so he can get a copy of Sork Apprentice or Archmage. Is there a way to force your opponent to basically have to play Archmage and nothing else next turn? Archmage in a spell without being able to clear. Okay, yeah. I think he's trying to craft that forward state. Don't face. This is weird critical. Okay, he definitely 1,000,000%, 100% wants the Arcane Missiles to use with Archmage Hedonitis. That is his goal of all these plays. Plus, he also wants to force Dodoo to play. He wants to play Archmage Hedonitis into a secret. But okay, it's not going to happen. It's fine. So now he's playing Archmage Hedonitis.
You require my assistance.
Ronan's frozen next turn. That could be game. But not really, because he didn't get any fireballs off of Archmage. And he can still get a Pilot Shredder, which is still ridiculous. Okay, yeah, no, it's wow. Still really even. Favoring Stooge, just because he's still got the Archmage Ignitus. Saying that, he has left Dodoo with the Sork Apprentice up.
I see.
Oh, wow. Does he Bouncing Blade here? I mean, he's only got to scratch these two to kill him. And he'd love to get Ronan out of the way. Oh, shit. What is Stooge doing to survive this, though? He's hoping both minions live, because then he can just really nicely clear the board. But he's on 13 then. So, how does Dodoo get more damage to kill him? Well, it's Bouncing Blade. It's just really good Bouncing Blade IRNG, I think.
Time runs out on me.
Because he wants to get rid of Ronan. Ronan has to die. That is 100% Ronan has to die. Okay, so this is the guaranteed play for Ronan. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, problem being basically only his Lotheb or Sork Apprentice. Because it only does damage to non-mechs. Maybe not thinking about that totally. That spell damage is... He still doesn't have it guaranteed. It's just... He can live even one turn with Archmage out, but he's got 6, 7. He's dead if he doesn't clear board. Oh shit, that's it. That's it! He's got a ping. He's got to ping the Boombot. That's it. That's game. Because you're staying at 7 on board, 4 in the hand. Wow. Wow. Attack, 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 and then just go for the Bouncing Blade. That's that means you're champion of the moment. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm like, did he miss lethal? No way. That's it. Dodoo's got it. Wow, well played. Well played. Dodoo taking out Stooge. Dodoo wins. Close games, quick games. Yeah, double Temple Mage finish.